Well, it's nice to see things rebound. Obviously, we got taken to the woodshed a little bit Friday afternoon. I think a lot of that was on the looming question mark into the weekend with regards to tariffs. That was something that we were able to avoid, which has renewed some optimism. We saw some bids getting raised at the back half of last week, which is also encouraging, and June going into delivery. So what we're looking at going forward throughout this week, if we can maintain this momentum, I think it sets us up into a pretty good spot to narrow that basis, something that we've been looking for quite some time, but I think we just need to focus more on the August contract with June going into delivery. 106 is going to be a huge line in the sand. This was previous support, now becomes resistance. If we can achieve consecutive closes out above here and get some stable cash this week, I think that really opens the door for the futures to work a little bit higher, and there's really not a whole lot till 109 to 110. And looking at the money flow and what we've seen over the past month and a half, the funds have been relentless in selling. They went from about 180,000 net long positions to only net long 48,000, which is a little bit on the lighter end typically. So we wouldn't be surprised to see the fund step a little bit more back in on the long side here at these low prices.
You think the recent lows on the feeder cattle are safe?
I sure hope so, but I'm not going out on a limb on the feeders just yet. I'm still cautiously optimistic, I think is what you could say. 140 is a big line in the sand, breakdown point. If we're able to get out above here, potentially we're able to work higher, but something we're keeping a very close eye on throughout the rest of this week is the grain prices. We've got some big USDA reports right around the corner there. If we get grains to work higher, that might be a little bit of a headwind for the feeder cattle here in the very near term.
A lot at play. You got that right. Okay, thanks, Oliver. I appreciate all the info today. Oliver Sloup, Blue Line Futures, right there in Chicago. So.